On foggy nights in Kyoto, some travelers never make it across Uji Bridge. Locals say they're taken by her. Welcome to Too Weird to Lie. Today we explore the legend of the ghost woman haunting Uji Bridge, a story of betrayal, sorrow, and a spirit that still waits in the mist. Uji Bridge is one of Japan's oldest bridges, built over the Uji River in Kyoto around the year 646. For centuries, it has connected travelers between Kyoto and Nara. Generations of monks, merchants, samurai, and farmers crossed its planks, each leaving behind whispers of their lives. But hidden within its graceful arches is a dark legend. They say long ago, there was a woman. Some say she was a betrayed wife. Her husband, a merchant, left her for another woman and cast her aside. Heartbroken, she came to the river at dawn, wearing her white kimono, and walked silently into the water, never to rise again. Others say she was a courtesan, beautiful and desired, but murdered on the bridge by a jealous samurai. Her blood stained the planks, and her body was thrown into the river below, unburied and forgotten. And so, her soul remained restless, tied forever to the currents of the Uji River. In Japanese folklore, such spirits are called Onryo, vengeful ghosts unable to move on because of the violence or betrayal they suffered. Their rage keeps them bound to the place they died, forever repeating their sorrow. Today, people still claim to see her. Late-night taxi drivers report glimpsing a woman in a white kimono standing alone on the bridge, her face hidden by long black hair. When they slow down, she vanishes into thin air. Fishermen tell stories of hearing cries under the bridge in the early dawn hours, soft weeping, echoing across the water. When they look, there's nothing but swirling dark river and drifting fog. One college student shared this chilling encounter. I was crossing Uji Bridge with my friends after a night out. It was so foggy we couldn't see the other side. Halfway across, I glanced down into the water and saw her reflection looking back up at me. But when I turned to look, there was no one on the bridge except us. Locals describe her with pale, almost blue-tinted skin, soaking wet hair clinging to her face. Her eyes are said to glow faintly in the darkness. Witnesses say she reaches out with long, claw-like fingers, trying to pull people into the water with her to share her eternal fate. Japan is a land steeped in ghost stories. From the Onryo to the Yurei and Obake, spirits play a powerful role in local belief. Many temples near Uji Bridge have prayer plaques left by visitors asking for protection from wandering spirits. It's said that if you hear her crying and ignore her, she may follow you home, her wet footprints trailing behind you, all the way to your door. Parents tell their children the story of the ghost woman to keep them from playing by the riverbanks at night, and some older Kyoto residents leave offerings of rice or sake by the river's edge, just in case her spirit still wanders, searching for peace. What causes these chilling sightings? Some believe it's the human mind, fearing what it cannot see in the thick fog. Others say it was born from true tragedies, women who died by suicide or murder on the bridge, their deaths unrecorded and souls never laid to rest. Psychologists suggest these stories are a way for people to process fear of dark water, betrayal, and sudden death. Historians say crimes committed on the bridge under cover of darkness were blamed on ghosts to keep people away at night. But for many in Kyoto, she is real. An Onryo, forever bound to Uji Bridge, waiting in the mist for the living to join her in the river below. So next time you visit Kyoto and the fog rolls thick across Uji Bridge, Look carefully at the woman standing alone in the mist. She might not be alive. Would you dare cross Uji Bridge at midnight? Let me know in the comments. For more dark legends and forgotten truths, subscribe to Too Weird to Lie. Thank you for listening, and remember, some stories are too weird not to be true.